Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Timesplitters. Well, I guess it's not even Let's Play, it's more like a quick look of Timesplitters. But I'm Leading Man.
And I'm the Ikari Warrior.
Today, like I was saying, we're really just doing sort of a quick look at the Timesplitters 1. Really because, one, it's really hard to play this game on any difficulty that's not easy, simply due to the fact that the controls don't translate well into 2011.
Yeah, it was nice when it was nice when you were coming off of GoldenEye and Perfect Dark because it's the same team.
Yeah,
and that's what you were used to. And oh my god, it was the best shooter ever.
Oh, and of course I have to pick the drunk because
Oh, he's awesome though.
Characters aren't really that different or anything. In this, you know what? Here, we could play a drinking game. If you can guess which character I'm going to pick and why, take a shot. But no, seriously though, like really when it comes down to it, the controls are still very. I mean, they're hard to get used to someone who's used to the way Halo changed the controls of single player or the controls of console art. FPSs. God, I can't even talk.
Yeah, they yeah, after Halo everything changed. I didn't even think about that, but you're right.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like this still uses a very GoldenEye style. The big difference between easy and say hard or normal even, I think it's just normal and hard use the same. They just increase the difficulty of the mobs or more of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, easy basically is shorter levels. And when it comes down to it, this game has basically no story anyways in the first one.
Right.
So that I don't really care if the levels are longer or shorter.
Yeah.
Which is why we're not really treating this like an LP. There's not even a story, for Christ's sake. It's like, let's talk over video of me shooting people.
Again.
Yeah, actually it really is again.
Did we have enough of that in Uncharted?
Only at least this time we knew what we were going into, and
yeah.
We don't have to like pretend that there's a story.
This game does have some interesting fun mechanics that were new to me as a first-person shooter player in 2001. they were new to me 10 years ago.
Yeah, totally.
I like the for starters. Well, this game looked really good for a PS2 launch title.
Right, and I am playing it on the PS2 here.
And I thought it was interesting that you had to shoot the zombies' heads. You had to do a headshot to take the zombies down for good.
Right, which is what I'm demonstrating here. Okay, interestingly enough, this first level, as you can see, the goal was to collect this Ankh. Once we've got the Ankh, we need to escape, and there'll be a little red circle that we need to leave. This is the whole game for all levels.
Yeah.
Is find item, return to circle.
Yes.
Period.
And circle is generally the start of the mission.
Generally, but it can be in different spots, which is done just to screw with you.
Yeah.
Also, the once you've picked up the item, the Timesplitters will arrive, and they'll try to make your life a living hell. Those are those guys who warp in like that.
Yeah, and on the harder difficulties, they are a lot faster on the draw with their laser beams.
Yes, definitely.
And their laser beams do a hell of a lot more damage. And there's, I think, more Timesplitters on the harder difficulties as well. And there's more enemies in general.
Yeah, like everything you just said is true, and also part of the reason why I'd rather just quick look this, because when it comes down to it, we can't play multiplayer.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Yeah,
multiplayer is really what this game was all about anyways. It was fantastic, and probably some of the most fun I've had.
Yeah,
at least on my PS2.
Yeah, it was great fun sitting down with a friend and taking this game on hard.
Yeah.
Because at least on hard the challenge is more suitable to multiplayer because you have your friend backing you up.
Here we go. This is the first time I started actually demonstrating both of the characters, so I'll be doing that from here on out.
I thought you were gonna pick the 70s stereotype.
I love how she fucking just runs away.
Yeah.
It's so good. We definitely have to go with the smooth dude.
Okay.
Screw the chick who runs away. But yeah, so like we're saying, this game really, when it came down to it, was really all about the multiplayer. Single player was fun, but again, there's no real story that you know of yet. And eventually, strangely enough, when we get to the Timesplitters 2 and Timesplitters Future Perfect, we'll learn that the story is actually told backwards.
Ah, okay.
Timesplitters is actually the result of Timesplitters 2, which is the result of Timesplitters Future Perfect.
Huh.
And we'll get to how that all makes sense as we go through them. But just understand that this is the war that the second two games caused.
I hope you guys are proud of yourselves.
And yeah, that's basically why it doesn't seem like there's a plot. It's just shooting shit. Yeah, it really is that case. Sometimes that's what war is, just shooting another man and stealing his ankh.
This level makes a return. Spoiler alert! Makes a return in Timesplitters 2 as a multiplayer level, which is man, I was so happy when I unlocked it. This is probably my favorite level to do multiplayer in.
Yes,
with friends, with bots.
Yeah, the funny thing is, in single player, I got so lost because I forgot where they put the treasure in this version. Yeah. So I remember running around. I'm like, I know where I'm at. I just don't know where the goddamn treasure could be.
Right.
And it's because I forgot about this stupid little nook area where everybody puts bombs.
Yeah. I don't go here because this is where I'm always killed in multiplayer.
Yeah, it's because this is where you die.
You've been trained well.
But yeah, unfortunately what we're saying is, so, one, multiplayer is available if we were in the same state, or if I knew anyone who wanted to play this game. Unfortunately, neither of those two things are true, because it's, oh, by the way, check out the plate shattering.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Like, this was cool technology, but it's awful looking nowadays.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure...
And right here, sorry, right here's where I make my crucial mistake.
Oh, you started backtracking. Got a little turn around.
Yeah, see, I was like, oh, it's a closet. I don't properly look, and then I finally catch it, and it took way too long.
Also, on harder difficulties, I think there's a turret down here.
Probably.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Timesplitters 2. Damn, they're starting to run together.
They do sort of run together a little bit. But yeah, so we can't play multiplayer, at least not now. Maybe at some point I might be able to stick some video of it up, but it's just not possible. And it's same with Timesplitters 2 and Future Perfect, because when it comes down to it, I think that right there was me making another mistake.
Yeah, you walked right past the
yeah, I walked the briefcase, and I was like, ooh, double Uzis! Sweet!
Now, who do I shoot?
Nobody, because I shot them all.
I've killed everyone.
Yeah, this is a complete waste of time, hence that was probably like 4 minutes of me completely dicking around.
Also, it's very douchey of them to give you the double Uzi and then immediately take it away.
But yeah, so the same thing. Man, we keep trying to get the sentence out, but stuff keeps happening. The same thing is going to happen with Future Perfect and Timesplitters 2. Can't play multiplayer, mostly because I own them on the Xbox, and Xbox Live doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
At least not for regular Xbox titles.
And I own them on PlayStation 2 and refuse to buy them again.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
And
I would buy them again if Xbox Live was still up and running.
Well, I was going to say, I refuse to buy them on PlayStation 2, and I don't even know if they support online, to be honest.
The second one does, but probably not anymore.
Yeah, I really don't know. So, unfortunately, like I was saying, unless somehow Ikari flies here or I fly there, we're just not... It's just not happening.
Get your plane ticket.
At least Timesplitters 2 has a story, so we won't have to worry about the fact that this is literally just nothing but shooting.
We got plenty of practice in those later levels. Uncharted.
Yeah, it's true. I have a lot of bills here if I need to read them.
Alright.
No problem.
Oh boy. I'm thinking you're gonna go with Chastity.
Of course. Did you see how straight-laced that guy was? My God.
Not
And
just
she got a gun thrown to her.
Not only that, but also he said, "Oh boy!"
Yeah, serious. He was just over with immediately.
Yeah, he was over before he began. Remember that annoying thing I did when we were doing Darksiders, and I pointed out the differences between apocalyptic and the normal difficulty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that here.
If you want, I don't really care.
They at the beginning of this level on at least normal. I don't know if it does it on hard, but they actually I think it is on hard. There's like a minigun guy at the top of the at the entranceway, and will gun you down if you don't know he's there.
Which is basically why I didn't want to play hard, because it's like playing Mega Man 1 without knowing anything about Mega Man 1. You understand what I'm saying? Where you're just like, oh sweet, I'm gonna play this game. Oh shit, this game's fucking awfully hard.
Yeah, you have to be a fan of the series like me to play the game, or a bigger fan of the series like another friend of mine to actually play the game well and finish it repeatedly.
Again, like I said, I have done all this before. I'm just wasn't willing to do it again.
Right, I hear you. I've beaten Mega Man 1. Will never do so again.
Yeah, I actually got a comment on one of my videos for Blood Omen 2, and it was like, hey, would you replay Blood Omen 1 again? Like, and no. Maybe not ever.
I have to say, if there's any one thing I liked about the first Timesplitters, and what I love about Timesplitters in general, is I love the weapons.
Yeah, the weapons are really, really creative, if only in appearance. But at least they all serve different roles.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's like, this is the machine gun of the level. This is the shotgun of the level. But it's
I like
okay.
it's literally called sci-fi machine gun, but that's enough.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
cool with that.
one of my favorite weapons is the sci-fi handgun. I'm not kidding. That weapon is
I know.
shit.
We started with it.
Oh, and you didn't even use it. Yeah,
I think I did for a little bit.
What I like about it is that it actually has the primary fire is rapid fire, but the secondary fire is rebounding bullets, which is fucking cool. And I was a beast with that when this game was new. Look at all that fun stuff you unlocked for the multiplayer we're not going to do.
That we can never touch. Yay! I love that it's a 2005 Cyberden. My mind is blown.
Let's see. I'm going to say you're going to go with Dr. Seth.
Nope.
Oh, denied. I wasn't
Yep.
sure if you were going to go for the creepy guy because he's creepy, or for sex appeal.
I went for sex appeal because I'm pretty basic when it comes down to it.
Awesome.
This game one is one of the ones I distinctly remember playing on higher difficulties, and holy fuck is this level hard.
Yes.
Even on this, I just cheese it because you can.
Yeah.
But on much higher difficulties, this level is really hard, and it has awesome character models for the zombies. Like every time I get stopped for a second, take a look at the zombies. They just look amazing.
Yeah.
I got such weird faces.
Yeah. I love that gargling sound they make too when they die. But this is I believe you can unlock a cheat by beating this level in 30 seconds, and I did so by accident. Because I kept dying on this level, because there's just so many guys that they throw at you at the front. And so I just kamikazed it, and I don't even know if I fired a shot. But I just bolted for up this main street, grabbed the treasure there, and just ran straight on back.
That is basically how I beat this level, to be honest.
Yeah. I got the Tommy gun, and then I just did not take my hand off the trigger.
Yeah, that is, if you notice, that's exactly what I'm doing here, is just shooting like a maniac.
Exactly.
Done.
Yep. But yeah, I did the same thing both ways.
Yeah, trying that legit is just, like, legit on hard is just not, it's ridiculous.
That level is so long and difficult on hard. It's actually kind of fun, though.
So what do you think? Fingers Mackenzie?
Oh yeah.
Or
Oh yeah.
Gravel Velvet?
Oh, Mackenzie.
So why? Why do you... And you have to get why, too.
Oh, because he's a badass. Oh, but so is she. Huh. I would still go with the other guy.
Yeah, I went with Fingers, and the answer is because his name is Fingers.
I remember having a love-hate relationship with this level.
I am not a big fan of the sniper rifle. Look how bad I am at controlling this scheme.
Yeah.
The whole, like, your right stick doesn't move the camera with the targeting cursor thing, I just can't get used to that control scheme again. I know I did it back in the day, I just can't... But the mind will not let go of years and years of playing Halo multiplayer.
Yeah, it was actually... I actually had a hard time converting to Halo. For some reason.
Oh, don't get me wrong, so did I. I thought it was shit the first time I played it. I was like, I don't understand. How can you control anything? I feel like my camera's wigging out every 5 seconds. And then now I've gone so far that I can't ever play it again. Play without it again.
I have to say though, I know the only Halo that I've played extensively is the first one, and I still hate the way that fucking Warthog controls.
Really?
Yeah.
I never had a problem with the Warthog. That's
annoys
interesting.
the shit out of me.
Well, with just camera on one hand and controls on the other?
I think so, and
You're not a big PC gamer, are you?
Don't you use the analog stick to drive for acceleration?
Just push forward.
Yeah, that drove me nuts. Like
You're just not a big PC player, are you?
I'm saying just put the acceleration on the trigger. Like, how hard is that? Like that's my thing. I like when the right stick is camera and the left stick is movement. I'm fine.
So did you have a big problem with playing Mario then? Like Mario 64? Because he controls the exact same way the Warthog controls.
Well, no, because it was controlled with the left analog stick.
Yeah. So's the Warthog.
Well, with vehicles it's different though, because I don't have to...
It's just because it's a vehicle, that's the difference.
Yeah, but see, I expect Mario to stop and go when I press forward. A car, I expect to actually, like, I don't know, push stick forward does not translate to put foot on pedal.
It controls exactly the same, and you're just, like, you just can't get over it.
I guess
that's all
not.
it is.
It's always bothered me.
It's a mental thing that you just can't get over.
I've always, damn it, you made me forget what I was going to say. It's always bothered me. I can control the Warthog, and it's, I enjoy the game, but it's always bothered me, and it always will.
You're terrible.
Yeah, so's your face.
I'm not a big fan of this level, actually, when I think about it. I remember there just being, like, way too many people.
Yeah.
Also, I had no idea where I was going at any given moment.
I like the, I actually like the design for this level. Lots of nooks and crannies and stuff to fuck around with.
It's cool for multiplayer, but as a single player, it just didn't translate very well for me. At least I caught the red circle down there and was like, oh, well, at least I know where to go.
Yeah. Because I was as crucially low on life as you were when I beat this level. I guess that happened frequently. They're like, we better put the circle right the fuck there.
Alright, time to unlock a bunch more crap.
Oh.
Alright, so, 2020, Planet X.
I think you're gonna go with Sebastian Photon.
I'm going in.
Because he looks like Cable.
Ready?
Nope, that had me laughing. That's the answer. I went, oh my god, that was the most random shit I've ever seen. Every time they just disappear. Anyway, I love this level. It's very simple, but I really like it.
Oh,
this is probably my favorite one.
Planet X, my friend and I, when he first got this game, we would always battle on Planet X, and I would always beat him. Without fail.
Yeah, Planet X was always my favorite level. I love everything about it. Again, you have the sci-fi weapons, which makes, you know, every weapon, every time you have the sci-fi weapons, it's a good level.
Yeah. I like the I like the music for this level and the Chinese.
Yeah, I was gonna say the music I really like.
The Chinese level also has some of my favorite music in the game.
Totally.
But yeah, this is just so it's so campy 60s music, but it's also got some of that 90s techno beat to it too.
I love how, like, by all means, I should not love this level. It's just rock and a couple colors, some like crappy techno, basic bug aliens. Like, there's nothing about this that I should love, and yet I do. I love everything about it.
Well, I love that they stand in a line for you to shoot them all.
Yeah, totally.
That's nice.
That's easy at work right there.
Yes, sir.
Again, remember all these levels are longer and harder on different difficulties.
Yeah.
This should be enough to sort of get the grasp of what Timesplitters was about. I mean, to be fair, if you want to imagine multiplayer, just imagine the same thing, but with better people shooting me.
Yeah. and you dying more frequently.
Yes, much more frequently.
I like how their little teleportation fields weren't done materializing and you already killed them.
Yeah, totally.
There's
a nice close-up.
I like the command center that they have in here too.
Yeah, the little like floating chairs, which are way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, no sci-fi is complete without chairs that are way too big for the room.
Serious. Or very early PlayStation games in which that everything just looks like blocks anyways, so screw it.
Yeah. Well, we have an improved polygons. We could do a whole lot more. Fuck it, just put in the big square chair.
Hey, at least it wasn't a 100% square, because that's what it would have been before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the fact that it was a triangle was mind goddamn blowing.
Oh boy,
I think it's really the waterfall that makes me like this level the most out of anything.
Yeah, that random green waterfall.
Yeah. And yeah, I did get a little bit lost here, so...
I think everyone does at that part. It's like, it opens up to a cave, to a cliff. I guess I'm supposed to run off the cliff.
The funny thing is, I don't even think you're supposed to go that path. There's like 3 paths, and I'm pretty certain you just use the middle and the right one.
Yeah.
The left one's just there to shoot stuff. But
Yeah.
hey, we got more of a view of the level, so why not?
Yeah. And I know I said it once before, but I really like the sound design for this game. I like the sound effects for the different screaming enemies and stuff.
Yeah, totally. And here's the exit. Funny thing is, the only way to get to the treasure on this difficulty is to jump off the exit and then sort of go back around.
Well,
pretty certain.
May not be the only way to get to the treasure, but it is.
No, it is. I could have sworn there was... Oh, no, it's not the only way. Sorry, you're right. I could have sworn it was, actually, because of, I thought there was a cliff in the way. Whatever. It is the fastest. Anyway, that's it. We're actually pretty much done with the first half of Timesplitters.
Excellent.
This is so ridiculously fast. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a quick look without quick in it.
Exactly.
Exactly.